All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Teddy Mall. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer in Denver, Colorado. And today I thought I would talk to you about getting photos of guests at your wedding. And I'm not talking about the formal photos. We'll definitely get those, and we talk about that about a month before your wedding. So that's taken care of. But what I'm talking about are all the other guests that you invited. Now, my philosophy is you invited them and they're important. They're either important to you or they're important to your mom, your dad, somebody in the family, but they're an important person at your wedding. So, here are some of the things that I do to make sure I get meaningful photos, meaningful groupings of people at your wedding. One thing I do is I ask your parents. I go up to them on the wedding day and I say, hey, is there anybody here that you would just love to get a photograph with or of? Let me know. Sometimes they can't think of anybody in that moment, and I say, that's fine. Just think about it. If you think of anybody, just tap me or my assistant and we'll get you taken care of. Okay? And another thing that I do is just observe. I observe, I listen. I'm looking at you all day. I've got my camera out. I'm following you around. I'm looking at you. So I get to know the people that you know. And I get to know who may be important and maybe somebody that you may have forgotten to ask me for a photo with. I'll sort of whisper in your ear, hey, did you want a photo with your godparents? It's not on my list, but I think maybe that would be a good one to get. And a lot of times my couples have said, oh my gosh, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Um, One last thing that I do is just ask your guests, hey, how do you know the bride and groom? And sometimes they'll give me information that I just wouldn't have had. They'll say, we're all sorority sisters. You're all sorority sisters. Let's get a sorority sister photo. Or, oh, we're all cousins and this is the first time we've been together in 10 years. Yeah, let's get that photo. A lot of times those are the photos that I'm taking. They're groups of people who haven't seen each other in a decade or several decades. And I say, this is the time right now, let's get that photo. So that's a little bit about my philosophy. I think people are important. I think it's important to get photos of them, and I think it's important to get meaningful photos of them. And it's hard for me to get meaningful photos if I don't know how everybody is related to one another. So I ask, and then I take the photos. So if you have any questions about getting photos of people at your wedding or any kind of wedding planning as it relates to photography, because I'm not a planner, but as it relates to photography, I'm happy to discuss. Give me a call, send me an email, contact me on Facebook. My contact information is somewhere below or in here. I'll let you have it somehow. Anyway, I'm Teddy Mall, and I'm a wedding and portrait photographer here in Denver, Colorado. I hope you're having a great holiday season with your family, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.